Hello, my crafting friends. I got some inspiration from Elaine, who is MaxandShoji's. I hope I'm pronouncing that last part right, but it's MaxandShoji's here on YouTube. She did a flower tutorial, and she was asking us to see if we could tell which one was actually a paper napkin and which flower was a fabric flower. And so basically she took a paper napkin and she used her Tim Holtz ruler, and it is like 1.5 inches wide, so that was how wide the strips are, and then she cut the strips into 2-inch pieces, and then she rounded all 4 corners of them, and then she actually stitched them together. So this is the first one I did, stitching it together. And then I'll have to say, I don't know if I just don't have the right kind of needle. I'm not a seamstress. I struggle with sewing. I hate the sewing machine. So I was just struggling. I could not, like I say, get my needle to go through very good. And, trying to get them all gathered up. I really love hers, were absolutely beautiful, and I thank her for the inspiration. But so this was the one I finally was able to accomplish it, and I put it on one of those adhesive things I was telling you about from Manama Gabby. And so because I was struggling, so I decided, why couldn't I just get a cardstock circle and do the petals all the same like what she did, but just use my hot glue? And so that's actually what I did. I used 6 petals on the bottom, and then I would use 4 in the center, and then I used a pearl or some kind of a flower center. So I really love how they turned out. They were super easy to do, and I was super excited because it's an awesome way to use up those beautiful paper napkins that we have, and it's just a different look. The colors are just really fun, different patterns, and yeah, they're just really super easy to do. So that's what I did with a bunch of my paper napkins. And then I would have some napkins left over, so there was like only 4. So I just used a smaller cardstock circle and just made a little 4-petal flower. So these ones I'm not, as fond of, but they're still cute. They could be added onto, a project, a little flower cluster. But I really, really like how the larger, 6-petal flower, and then the 4. I really like how those turned out. So they're super fun, super quick and easy to do. So I plan on making a bunch more of them. So I thank you so much, Elaine, for your tutorial and your inspiration, and I just thought I would share that with you ladies. If you have a bunch of paper napkins, you've collected a bunch like I have, and there's only so much you can decoupage and make with the napkins. So this is just another great way to put your paper napkins to use. So thanks again, Elaine, for the inspiration. I'll have a link in the description box below to her tutorial, and thank you ladies for watching, and happy crafting.